and
and
wait
you
your
had
fucking
nukes,
turn to
and you
fucking
didn't do
fire upon
shit.
people? The
You
fuck is
lost
wrong
to
with you?
Vietnam, bro. That's crazy.
We
That's
lost at
wild.
Vietnam. We
That's
did it.
wild,
We
bro.
went in
You
there
dead ass
and we
lost to
fucked
them.
some shit up and left.
Oh, you didn't lose to them. Sorry. So you leaving their country, waving the white
First
flag,
of all,
wasn't you
I'm not
losing?
talking
Bet.
about Vietnam. Are
Bet.
you Vietnamese, you dumb fuck?
Bet.
Nah, you're English. You know what happened?
Am I?
You guys
Nah,
got
we're
fucked.
better than the Vietnamese. Sorry, who? When was the American
exactly. You
Empire
are better
made?
than the Vietnamese.
When was
You
the
know
To
what
be
American
fair,
happened?
I'm
Oh,
not
it
actually
didn't
English.
exist.
I'm half Scottish, so I'm out of this.
Still got fucked.
I just don't give a
Alright,
fuck.
take your muskets and
I
your
just
crumpets
enjoy
and
it.
get the fuck out of here.
Hey, bro, take your cheeseburgers, take your Rona.
Oh, that's just
Whoa,
Bro,
racist.
you have to
Wow.
fight
Stop.
on water and
Whoa.
Don't get there with
Whoa,
my
whoa,
cheeseburgers.
Whoa. Now you're
Now
coming
you ask.
crazy. Now
Now I'm on Dragon's
that's
side. That was
officially
just
DEFCON
racist.
1 right there. Fuck, that's
I
DEFCON 1
cannot
right
invite
there.
you. DEFCON 1 bet. You're not gonna go to DEFCON
That's
3,
racist, you
bitch.
bitch.
Fuck out of here. I'm about to DEFCON. Man, you about to nuke the shit out of you.
Yeah.
You know what you want to do?
Bring
You
it
want to see a
then.
giant
Bring
fucking
it
missile
then.
coming down. You
Yo,
want to
I'm
be like,
waiting, bro.
oi, what's that up in the
I'm
air?
waiting, bro.
And then you're gonna shoot your
Yo, I'm
fucking
waiting,
muskets
bro.
at it. It ain't gonna do a damn thing.
Yeah, I'm waiting, bro. I don't see shit,
You
bro.
gonna
I'm
shoot
still
your little
waiting.
pebble balls. You gonna load that bitch in there. You gonna shoot at it
What?
like,
The
oi,
sky's still
oi,
clear?
what's that coming?
There's
what's
no
that
nukes
bright
in the
light?
sky happening?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
You
crazy.
head ass. So shut your bitch
Yo,
ass
it's
up. You English
crazy that you're not
motherfuckers. You
launching
ain't
anything
shit.
yet. I mean, the Americans love to imitate us in every way, so you know it's only natural he'll say oi.
I think Rat won.
Why, thank you, Mason.
What?
What?
July 4th. July 4th, 1776. Get
To
the
be
fuck
fair,
outta
I'm
here.
not. I'm
Oh,
half
where is it?
British. So
Yeah, you're half British and half bitch.
So you still get that ass beat.
You're on thin ice, Mason, but Rat, that motherfucking catch it.
Hey, bro, I'm still waiting. Hearing a
What?
lot of empty threats.
What? Rat, you're literally gonna walk out there in a fucking line. Alright? I'm gonna pull
I
up.
can't in the
I'ma just
crossfire
shoot you in
because
the
some of my
face and
family live
leave.
in America.
You know what you're gonna do? You're gonna be like, okay, let's flip a coin and see whose turn it is to shoot first. Like, nah, bitch, I'm gonna shoot you straight in your face and leave.
I mean,
I'm
bro,
kind of.
shit ain't
Hey,
going
no
I'm caught in the middle,
turn.
right? I can't help
I know
you.
how you English motherfuckers get down. You guys take turns in war. Who the fuck takes turns in war? What the
No,
fuck
what,
is
we
this?
take turns on your
Ain't
mama, how the
battleship
fuck that?
Didn't
What
take
the fuck
turns
you
in
talking
World War
about,
II,
Rat? Shut up,
didn't
Mr.
take turns in
A2,
Iraq,
hit,
or
head
Iran,
ass. Shut
or
your ass up. Shut your
Afghanistan,
ass up.
or
I am
Vietnam
not
when you
done
asked
with
for
you,
our
y'all.
help.
You're big
Remember
battlefield
when we
head
helped
ass.
you in
You
Vietnam
just
because
straight
you
taking
needed us to
turns.
help
Shut
you?
your
That's
ass
crazy,
up. Shut
isn't
your
it?
ass up,
That's
bitch.
crazy.
Shut your
That's
ass
crazy
up.
how you needed
You
our
ain't
help in
shit.
Vietnam and you still lost.
Me
That's
and
wild.
helping Vietnam.
You guys are
Shut
so
your
shit.
bitch ass up.
Dead
What did
ass.
you do?
Fake
Oh, I'm
news from
sorry.
Vietnam,
Rat.
despite
Wait,
begging
hold
for
up,
our
Rat.
help.
When we
That's
talk
crazy, bro.
about Vietnam,
That's
when we talk
crazy,
about
bro.
Vietnam,
Yeah, talk about Vietnam. How you surrendered.
yeah,
how
we
you
talking
lost
about
to the
Vietnam.
Vietnamese.
But where the fuck were
Bro,
you?
you lost to
I
people
don't remember
who
you
live
in the
in
history
thatch
books.
huts.
What
Let that
happened?
sit in there
What
for
the
a
fuck
second,
happened?
bro.
Where were
That's
you in
crazy.
the
Oh, that was
history books?
funny.
I never seen your ass. You know why? Cause you ain't shit.
I ain't
You,
sure.
you ain't shit.
Is Bacon still here? Bacon?
You ain't shit.
I ain't shit, bro. It's crazy. It's
Alright,
crazy.
that's
you
why.
of all people
That's
would
why
say that.
everyone always knows Vietnam and America. It's not Vietnam, America, and England. You know why? Cause you didn't do jack shit.
I mean, you know,
What you
Vietnam
do,
and
you stand
America.
around,
Nah, it's
drink
actually
tea,
just
and eat
Vietnam
crumpets.
because you
Alright, that's
fuckers
all you
lost the
fucking
war.
did.
So I don't know what
Wow.
you're chatting about. There is
Yeah,
no
you know
Vietnam
why?
war.
Cause you just stood around and didn't do shit. You were like, oh shit, well, Vietnam was
Didn't
kinda
do
fucked
shit.
up.
I mean,
Let
you
me
know,
just-
if you
this
could have
is my
swallowed
tea.
your pride for
Oh my
about 10
god, people were
seconds,
dying
we
over
could
there.
have
Look at
actually
all the
won the
American
war for
soldiers
you.
getting
But nah,
fucked
you
up by
guys,
booby traps and
you guys
shit.
want to rest on your
I'm
laurels.
sipping my little tea.
Just went
Oi.
straight to the war and lost, by the way.
Head ass, let me
Even though we
take a
could have
bite of
helped
my
you out,
crumpets.
but
You
it's
see?
crazy, bro.
Oh,
It's
fuck
crazy.
out of here with these
I mean,
fucking
also,
Vietnamese
bro, I don't know why you're chatting
okay,
so
I'm not
much
going to
shit.
fight
You
them.
Americans
I
are
let
dumb
the
as
Americans
fuck.
do all the fucking work. Cause I'm a little pussy
Yeah,
as a
the
bitch,
Americans
okay?
did the
Let me
work.
sip
I
on
mean, you know, clearly we can't
Head
let
ass.
the Americans do the work. You can't do shit on your own.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah?
Oh, yeah?
We pushed you out. We did that on our own.
Actually, you did.
Yes, to say, oh,
the
yeah, oh,
French's
yeah.
help.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
had the French to help you with that. You also had
Exactly.
the Native Americans to help you with that. So again,
Yeah,
something
and then
you
we
didn't
fucked
do
them
by
up too.
yourself. Could you
And we
name
fucked
something
them up
else?
too. What are you talking about?
Actually, you
When's the
didn't.
last time you
fuck
ever
them
saw
up.
a Native American?
They just let you
exactly.
go.
Shut up.
You were weak as fuck. They're weak as fuck because you know we fucked both of you up despite getting triple teamed. But then you went on your merry way without having to fight.
Oh, I'm
me.
sorry,
You
Rat.
know,
I'm sorry,
didn't
Rat.
want to finish the war. Oh
Sorry,
yeah, I
sorry,
know
Rat.
you're sorry. I know you're making
Colonizer.
feel
Where-
like you
where
should
are
be
you-
doing.
where
That's
are you
good.
again?
That's
Oh, I'm
good.
sorry, Rat.
Fuck
Rat.
your nature.
Where are
That's
you
cool.
again?
Just
Oh,
like you
that's
did in
right.
Vietnam,
You're in
surrendered
fucking
to me. It's
England.
cool.
You're way
That's good,
back in
man.
England.
Nah,
You
keep
could have
going,
been
bro.
in
Keep
America,
going.
but
I
nah,
wanna
you fucked
remember.
up and lost.
In America, bro, why would I want to be in America? Of all places, bro, it's wild.
What?
To be fair, right, your girlfriend's in
bitch.
America.
mean, my girlfriend is in America.
Look
You
at
get
that.
it,
You
get
got an
that.
American bitch. You know what? She's probably getting cum blasted right the fuck now. She's getting
God,
cum
bro,
blasted by
that's
the
wild.
biggest, blackest motherfucker because we
wild.
brought them over as
That's wild.
slaves. Alright,
You
there's
think
a
I would
nigga
care what
named
you say?
Tyrone
Damn.
slamming her
That's
shit
wild.
right now, getting all up in her
Tyrone,
pelvics,
that's
alright?
crazy how you bring a black person into this, bro. You guys had to fight a war to end slavery.
Alright.
That's wild. You're the only country to do that. You do realize that, yeah? That's wild. That's wild. You
Yeah.
couldn't settle it like gentlemen. Nah, you gotta fight a war because you guys are so fucking dumb. You can't work shit out with your words. Why do you think you nuked Japan instead of talking it out? Because you guys fire first and that's
Hell
it.
Hitler.
You're
First,
Hell Hitler.
first of all, if you really want to go
Oh,
there,
Hitler.
Japan didn't do anything to us at all. First of all, they bombed Pearl Harbor, which led us into the fucking war. You know what we did? We came in there, fucked up the Germans on D-Day, and then proceeded to go to Okinawa and fuck up Japan, and proceeded to drop bombs on.
know what they call it,
Hiroshima
D-Day?
You
and
guys took some
Nagasaki
hefty
to end
losses
the
on
war.
D-Day, I'm not gonna lie. Fucking them up, I don't
was-
think that's something you
Oh,
I mean,
okay,
Battle of the
okay,
Bulge,
would you,
that
Rat,
one
Rat,
seemed
would you,
pretty
would you
intense.
rather the
Seemed
Americans
pretty close
stay
to
out of
losing
it?
that.
Hold up, Rat, hold up. Would you have rather the
Didn't beat
Americans
them
stay
to
out
them.
and let Germany bomb the fuck
Damn,
out of
Dragon,
England?
take a breath, bro. Jesus Christ, you're
I
gonna
mean,
pass out.
you know, you could have let us
Would,
die,
would you
and that could
prefer
have
that we
happened.
left you guys
However,
alone
you
and
would have
let
been
Germany
fighting a
bomb
war
the
on
fuck
two
out of
fronts
you?
with good
Stop,
old
bro.
Hitler and the Japanese.
Oh, I'm
Then
sorry,
you
Rat.
would have been
Last
fucked
time I
because you
saw-
can't fight
Last
them.
time I
surprised
checked,
you can talk
England
this
kind of
long.
fucked during World War II. Last time I
I
checked,
mean,
you
you know,
guys were
last
getting
I
aerial
checked, you
fucked.
would have been fucked if you didn't help us. So it's a win-win at the end for that. So
Actually,
I don't know
no,
why
we
you're
would
bringing
have
that
been
up.
fine if Pearl Harbor
Actually,
never
nah,
happened.
you would have
know
lost.
why?
Because Japan
No,
and
we
fucking...
wouldn't have.
Bro, you were
know
so
why?
tied.
Because we were
Fighting
selling
Banzai.
all of
There's no
our,
way you
all of our
could have
products
both
to
of them
both
if they
sides.
both invaded
And it
you at
only
the same
fucked
time,
up
bro.
because Japan came to fuck things up. Things were fine for us. We weren't in the war. We were just supplying the war because we some instigators. And it just so happened Japan wasn't fucking with us, so they bombed Pearl Harbor.
Take a
Next thing
breather
you know,
before you
we
die.
came in on England. We were like, oh shit, you guys getting fucked up. Oh, you know why?
Breathe.
Germany was fucking you guys up. They took over
yeah.
the European continent and then proceeded to rape your asses with
Actually,
aerial
they didn't
strikes.
because they never
I don't
took
want to hear
Britain.
shit from you. You were literally in a bunker. Shut up. You were under severe heavy fire. You were under severe artillery fire. And you know what happened? We came in there, fucked
Yeah.
them up on D-Day, pushed them back
Yeah.
to the balls, and then proceeded to fuck them up.
losses. How many of you done the beach exactly compared to the rest of us? Oh yeah, way fucking more. It's crazy, isn't it?
Alright, Brad, you kind of cut out. I don't know exactly what you're talking about now.
That's
Yes, I
That's-
cut
that-
out.
that
Of course,
counts.
that's your
That made
excuse.
my
I
day.
see
No,
how it
no,
is.
no,
I
like
learned
Mason
so
backed
much
me up on that
today.
one. You really lagged out the party for a sec.
Is true, Mason?
Hello?
Bro.
So, yeah, so you were literally ranting. I had no idea what you were talking about.
You know, that's fine. That's fine.
I guess Rat won then.
But, you know, crazy part is England still got fucked up in World War II.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
They did. They
I
did.
don't even care who won
you
or
guys were
lost. I just want you both to shut the fuck up.
Imagine getting bombed for so long and not doing a thing about it until the Americans come.
I mean, imagine all of us fighting a war on two fronts, but letting their closest allies die.
Imagine winning the war by joining.
Imagine the Battle of the Bulge and D-Day losing so many troops and losing
Im-
the race. to
Imagine
Berlin.
if those troops never died, that you would have been so suppressed to the point you would actually be taken by Germany.
Imagine almost losing the race
Almost
for the
losing.
nuclear weapons.
You know what's funny about
to
that?
Almost
Hitler.
losing.
You know what's
He
funny
said,
about that?
"Mark."
You know, we didn't lose. That's the funny part.
Almost.
Last time I
lost the
checked, we
race.
fucking won.
We
Yeah,
won,
mate.
bro.
Oh, I said the nuclear race, bro. You nearly
Bacon's
lost
on
that
the
to
British
Hitler.
side.
Yeah, but nearly doesn't cut it. You know what happened? We got it first. You know what that is? That's a W, dummy.
What?
Didn't Trump mend things with North Korea?
Trump's gonna die, bro. He's got
I'm pretty
coronavirus.
sure Trump made peace with fucking Korea, North Korea. That was like way back too. That was like back in 2019.
Trump's gonna die of corona. It's okay.
I will say, yo, if Biden becomes president, yo, he's gonna be the next president assassinated. I'm calling it right now.
I think the Queen's gonna die as well, so I don't know who's
I
gonna.
mean, bro,
go
I
then.
thought she was gonna
Yo,
die
the
10
qu-
years ago.
bruh,
Still hasn't.
Bro, the
I
Queen
think she's immortal
has
at
literally
this point.
seen every war imaginable. She's literally been.
Yeah, but I
World
don't
War
know
I,
who's gonna
World
take
War
over then.
II,
Like, if she
Vietnam,
dies, who the hell's
Afghanistan.
gonna
She's
take
been
over?
through it all, bro. I swear to God. And her husband is even older than her.
Rat, who's
That's
gonna
not
take
true.
over after?
I'm pretty sure she's a vampire,
Because
bro.
one of them
Prince Charles?
stepped down.
I'm pretty
the
sure your
one of the
queen's a
boys.
vampire.
I think so too, man. She's kind of old.
Yeah, she's a little too old, bro. She's seen like fucking 6 presidents, and she's still been around. I mean, like,
I mean,
You
just
know what?
shows how
Britain's
frail your
great,
leadership
bitch.
is.
yes,
Don't-
like you don't have
don't
a prime fucking
get-
minister that says everything. Shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah, we do. But we have a queen. Do you have a
Yeah,
monarchy?
you have a
Didn't think so.
Oh god, I started
You know
off
why?
again.
You know why? Because we don't need a hierarchy. The whole point of
I like how you stuttered a
fucking
little
breaking
bit on
away
that.
from you. How about you shut the
Oh,
fuck up and let me
I heard
finish,
the
you dumb bitch?
I heard the smooth. quite interesting.
Oh,
Alright?
bacon,
How about you
Dragon
shut
makes
the
me
fuck
laugh.
up
Crikey,
and let me
mate.
finish my shit? Like, he stuttered. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, I mean, if you're gonna exaggerate like that, it shows how
he
desperate
must be
you are.
scared. Shut your ass
Oh,
up.
look at
I'm just
me,
not gonna
I'm
speak
Drake,
English.
and I have
Shut
to
your ass
emphasize
up.
everything because I know I can't beat him with wits, so I gotta emphasize everything.
Emphasize everything. No, I'm spitting straight facts. You know what happened? You guys just suck.
Spitting
Don't
straight
spit,
facts.
that's corona.
Bro, you're not
Don't
spitting
spit.
much straight facts.
Don't spit. Corona
Yeah, I'll
bitch.
spit corona all over you, alright? You about to get reinfected with the coronavirus. I'll come all the way. I'm about to find the most. I'm about to go around and tell a cough on my face, and I'm gonna walk over there to England. And I'll be like,
How are you gonna walk on
all
there? You
over
gonna walk
everyone.
on water? Are you gonna walk on
Yeah, I'm
water?
gonna walk on water. You know why? Cause I'm fucking Jesus.
Are you,
that's
are you
why.
Jesus? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fucking
Blasphemy.
Jesus. I walk on
Bad.
water. I turn your bitches into wine. All right. So here I am walking over fucking the
Wine,
Atlantic. I'm
wine,
coming over there.
wine.
England's like, fuck you, rat. You know what happened? Your entire fucking city, everything about England is gonna die.
I mean,
I'ma start with
saying
Queen
that,
first.
but America's taking far more casualties than our country when it comes to coronavirus.
Yes, but we could still fuck you up if at a day's notice.
I mean, you can never fuck us up.
Oh yeah, we did last time. We can still do it now.
Nah? Nah, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
If anything, we
next
could do
time
it
you
even
try and
better
fuck us
now.
up,
We
you won't
could
be
probably
having
fuck
any
you up
help
by
from
ourselves at this-
France or from,
No, I
the
think
Iroquois.
Right, we
I
can
think India will
easily
fuck
fuck you up
both of
by
you up,
ourselves.
bitch.
All right, we don't
Nah,
need
bro.
France or anyone else. We can easily
Oh,
fuck
yes,
you
you
up by
do.
ourselves.
Bro, you can't take on all of our colonies as well. You do realize this. You fight England, you fight the colonies.
That's fine. Take out the
Yeah,
head of the
yeah.
snake, you take out the rest of the fucking empire.
Take one
Hey,
head,
ready
two
to
more
lose.
replace. Bitch.
Prime Minister,
That's
Queen
how
of
I go.
England, take out the whole hierarchy. Your shit's done.
I mean, take that. Britain will never falter and fail. Never happen.
Oh yeah? Or we'll just
Oh,
do
yeah.
the same thing Germany does and bomb you until you surrender. I mean,
I mean,
I
you
mean, it
never
was fucking
surrendered,
working.
you know,
it
so-
was fucking working until,
Oh,
you
it
know,
was
we had to come in
working,
and
was
save
it?
your
I
ass.
don't remember ever surrendering to Hitler when he was bombing us. If
You
anything,
guys
we were standing strong,
Do you not
you know.
realize
The
that
Hitler.
how close you were to getting
Oh, I
to
realize a
surrendering?
lot of things.
You know, Rat,
You seem to
you
not
know,
realize
Rat,
how ridiculous
honestly,
the British
Pearl
are.
Harbor was a godsend for you, because it brought us into the war. You know why? Because if we never joined the war,
What
D-Day would never
is
fucking
godsend
happened.
for
And then
you
we
too,
would have
you
still
know,
got
because
bombed. You
if you
probably would have
didn't join early,
surrendered.
then you know you would have
Wow.
got fucked by Japan and Hitler at the same time.
Wow.
Because
After
actually,
Hitler.
no. Because you know why? Because we wanted to stay out of the war. So we're never
Yeah,
trying
you know,
to get
you
into
guys
the
were
war
pussyfooting
at all.
around. You didn't want to
No,
fight
no,
this
no,
war
no,
because
no.
you
Actually,
just
we were
loaded with
hustling the
scared
entire time because we were selling the goods to the Allied power and the Axis power, okay? So next thing you know, we try to stay out the war by supplying the war because, you know, war brings in a lot of money. And I'll say America's just greedy fucks. I'll take that. But listen up. Exactly. I won't deny that part, but we're a bunch of greedy fucks. So we supply both sides of the war because war's
The
pretty
thing
profitable.
is, right, he doesn't understand. If he bombs England, Pakistan's gonna get on your ass because you don't understand how many Pakistanis we have down here. I'm telling you, bro, they will, Pakistan
Oh,
will
look
kill
out.
you.
Look out. Another Bin Laden. Look out. Watch out.
No, truly, bro, you don't
Look
understand.
out. Look out.
I mean, you Americans kind of fucked it with Bin Laden. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, no, fuck.
Listen, whoever that Bin Laden, we still fucked him up. I mean, we still got his ass. I'm not even sure
took
if
you
he's
a
still
while.
alive. I'm not even sure
You
if he's
also
still
botched
dead.
the deal.
I'm not even going. I'm not even front. I'm not even sure if he's still dead. I'm low key. I kind of
Oh, he's
think that.
definitely dead, bro.
I don't know.
No,
man.
I don't
The
think
fact,
so.
the
I
fact,
really
the fact that they never showed the body and they said that they just put the body at a watery grave. I mean,
I mean, you're right. But,
where?
you know, you guys are definitely capable enough to kill a random terrorist.
Yeah, it's a random
I
terrorist
mean,
that
how do we actually really
has
like
been-
know what he looks like?
It looks
I mean,
like you.
Like you could just sit here and say it looks like this person, so it's like.
He's
But
got
do
a
you
big
know if
beard
that's
and a
really
massive
Biden,
turban.
Bin Laden though. But what does Bin Laden look like?
But
You seen a picture of
what
Bin
but
Laden?
what does he really look like though? Like.
His face
All
is
right.
very
But
memorable.
you see, Jordan, the difference
so-
between
so
what you
he
think he looks like and what he
normal, right?
actually looks like is a little
So,
different.
so Dragon's going against his own American.
Yeah.
Dragon's
Now, are
going
you
rogue.
sure that those pictures are actually Bin Laden?
No, what? I'm gonna look as well. Fuck it.
I'm just saying, the whole Bin Laden thing is a little sketchy.
Not gonna
I'll
front,
say
it's
this, the whole
sketchy.
Bin Laden thing was a little sketchy, you know? Yeah, they showed a picture of the body, but at the same time, there wasn't an autopsy. They just were like, all right, we got him, and we're just gonna throw him into the fucking East Indian Ocean. Yeah, they shot
mean, I
him
don't
off at the
think-
same time. They didn't ID the body at all. They just said, oh
I
look,
don't
it's
think
Bin
they want him to
Laden.
become a martyr.
We got him.
But then again, that's not a very good excuse.
Like I said, the whole Bin Laden shit
Uh,
situation, that's a
yeah.
little shaky. I don't know how much I trust that.
I'm with Mark on this one.
You know, it's the fact that we killed him, but there was not a lot of evidence that it might have been him or it could have been a double, is a little, you know, because Bin Laden had a lot of doubles. You know, I mean, he was maybe
That's true.
biggest terrorist of them all. He had to, you know, he had to hide. So I mean, what makes us think that this Bin Laden was him if we never did?
Do you know why?
ID check on
Americans
him?
are bitches. That's why.
You know what, Mason? That's crazy. Because you guys are going after Bin Laden too. Who got him? We did.
I'm just trying to stir the pot again, so I'm not really care.
I know it is.
Investigator.
I know. Kind of like this. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, it is pretty fun.
But Rat has one though. Like, let's-
Thank you, Jason.
I love trying to protect my country off of failing arguments.
I enjoy arguments too. I understand.
So Dragon, you admit that Rat has won.
Actually, no. I will not admit that. You know why? Because I'm American,
What you say?
and I'll never admit defeat.
Rat won?
Yeah, Rat won.
Yeah, who the fuck?
I can't believe Mark just gave it to him like that.
What? I didn't give it to him. I never said he was.
No, you gave it to him. You
Did I?
won.
Did I?
Yeah, he
Did I
won.
back off?
Yeah.
Who the fuck? What? No.
I mean, that's what I heard.
That's what I
So
heard.
is that a lie?
It is a lie. You know why?
I
Because
didn't
I'm
actually.
Because I'm American.
I didn't really hear anything about it.
American?
Yes. England was still being bombed by
I
Germany.
mean, you would have
I'm
been
just
fine.
saying.
I'm just
No,
saying, Rat
no,
one,
but
right?
here's the thing,
Rat
Rat.
one, right?
England
Right?
would have been fucked first.
But then
You
America
guys
would
are
have lost.
no bullshit. All the
Guys,
bullshit
guys,
aside, yo.
Rat
You
one.
guys were getting fucked up during World War II. Let's
Warning.
just put that out there.
Warning.
Alright, you were
Rat
getting
one.
I ain't gonna
bombed.
lie. That's
You
true.
were getting bombed. I'm
I
saying,
ain't
like,
gonna
all the
lie, that's
bullshit
true, bro.
aside, you guys are kind of getting fucked.
I mean,
Like
yeah,
Winston
that's true,
Churchill was on his
that's true.
high heels at the moment, yo. Like he was kind of scared, my guy.
I think Rat's trying to say nowadays. I think we would win. That's what Rat's saying.
Yeah, but
Now-
also,
Now,
you know,
now,
Rat one.
now, you guys probably would
Alert.
have fine.
Alert.
But back
Rat
then,
one. Alert. Alert.
I mean,
back
you know,
then,
we would win now. Back then, we
Yeah,
were
yeah.
struggling,
I
and we
mean,
probably
yeah,
would have
back
lost.
then
But
you
you know,
were
you
struggling.
would have too if we lost. You know, that's just how it is.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Huh?
No,
No?
but I would
honestly-
say that though.
Y'all idiots.
Well,
Y'all
not what
follow
I
each
would
other.
say that though, because if America would have went the route I would think of,
Oh,
they
well,
would
I think
kept
Germany
supplying
would've
the
won.
war. And Germany probably would have won. He would have taken over the whole Western Hemisphere. That's for certain.
Exactly.
He would have
Oh,
taken
that's
over the whole
fair.
Western Hemisphere. Now, here's the thing: if he would have stayed on the Western Hemisphere, we would have been fine. But if, you know what, England, if you would have got fucked up and you would have joined the Axis powers, their next target would have been us.
Then you would have
That's true.
started speaking German. You know, killed
Well,
the
well,
Jews.
we would be in the same
Nine.
boat, right? Well, you would have been there
Loser.
first.
I mean, not the same, because you know you'd lose all of your fucking, you know, you wouldn't be able to carry guns, no freedom of speech, you know, all your rights, they'd be gone.
Yeah, but how long until that would actually happen? Now, at
I
the same
mean-
time, Germany turned on the USSR. So, the
Which
enemy
was
of
dumb
my
as fuck.
enemy is my friend, you feel? So, I mean, it wouldn't technically be a two-front war. We would have Russia on one side, and given the terrain of Russia, the environment of Russia, Germany probably wouldn't have been able to really get into Russia and fuck them up. Although, they did for a little bit with Blitzkrieg. I will say that. But Russia's terrain and environment slowed them down severely. So I doubt there would be a two-front war if England would have went down.
Well, actually, the environment didn't really slow them down
So,
that much, bro.
England
They
won?
nearly had it if it
Is that
wasn't
what
for
you're trying to say?
Stalingrad.
Look,
England
exactly,
is the
and
king,
Stalingrad is my main point. Like I said, they got fucking stopped at Stalingrad. All right, if England would have got fucked up, I doubt they would have made it past Stalingrad. But given the fact that they wouldn't be fighting the two-front war from England, would have focused all their forces into Russia.
And beat
It's a little hard to say. It's a little hard to say.
I mean, they then would have more of their air force.
But
supporting
you
the
gotta
Russian
think,
front.
Russia has the home territory. They have the home front.
Yeah. Yeah.
They know their environment the best. So I mean, they have the best equipment to deal with the cold, harsh weather. Germany didn't really. But
Hmm.
given the fact that they were so powerful at the time, and with England on their side, they would have been just powerful. Maybe to take a long ass time, but it probably would have been enough time for the Americans to figure out something, to fucking figure out what they're gonna do. Depending on whether, what?
That's wild.
What do you mean?
Mark doesn't know.
No, no, I haven't. What?
Yeah, bro.
What?
What? What?
Yeah,
Gay
bro,
shit?
it's-
So we were
it's
trying to
over
say
for
that
you
Rat.
on PS4.
What were you trying to say? Rat one again.
Yo, Xbox better not do that shit.
Dragon, I think Dragon, I'm sorry, but I think Rat won.
Rat one. What are you talking about?
Rat won.
I literally just told him why he doesn't. He
I
wouldn't.
mean,
No.
I was gonna respond to you on to why I did win.
Go ahead.
Alright, well, the Battle of Stalingrad was quite lucky
Man,
for the
Jordan,
Russians
you know,
because
there's gonna
Stalin,
be-
who was leading the military,
There's going to be some
uh,
brave
generals
people. If
at
they're going
points
to be
of time,
listening, that means that people have
his
to
strategy
listen
was
to little
quite bad.
kids.
His strategy was literally just to keep throwing bodies at the Germans until they eventually
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
flew, which they did. But that wouldn't have really happened if they had focused all of their air force onto Russia, which would have happened if they had beaten us. However, the reason that Hitler declared war on Russia while fighting us
I think
is
Russia's better. I'm
because
sorry.
yes, maybe. but it's because we kept holding on for so long and never surrendered. So they, never pulled away their air force
Russian
from us.
girls are
And,
pretty damn hot, bro.
only had some of it fighting the Russian Air
Mhm.
Force, which eventually
is
fucked up
damn
their Air
good.
Force.
Which is why I said, if England would have fell, they probably would have taken Russia.
Exactly. But
But here's the
because
thing,
we
it
held
would've-
on that
But
way,
here's the thing with Stalin's fucking mindset. Like I said, he was fucking nuts. He was crazy. All right. I guess, like you said, he
Cuckoo
threw
for
bodies at the
Cocoa Puffs.
fucking Germans, just trying to get them to back off. Now, this
Yeah.
tactic would have worked to an extent, but it wouldn't have worked in a long-lasting war. So, in
Mhm,
theory,
mhm.
the Russians would have fell, but not as soon as you
Mm.
would think. Maybe not soon enough to a point where America would have already joined the war and done something, and maybe even came in and freed England, and then we may have a
Wow.
D-Day closer, like a little farther away. The war would have lasted longer, but in the end,
didn't
I
pay
think
attention,
we would have
boom.
fucking held you out first. We get England back, get their powers back, went back on France, take that entire continent back, and push them back. Now, dealing with the USSR at this time, the USSR might have fallen by then, and we might end up fighting Germany on the western front of America
Really.
from Alaska.
Yeah.
So,
So,
in theory,
Russia.
it's a little
is
sketchy
still all hell
as to
breathing.
what might have happened there.
A little, because it's alternate history.
I
and
think
of course we can't know
it's
that.
a little altered history. It could have went anywhere. But as
Yeah.
I think, if England would have fell, they would have focused their fire on Russia first, because Russia is the imminent danger. But if that was the case, we probably would have freed England first, brought you guys back, and then slowly start taking back the rest of Europe. Eventually, of course, the Germans would attack in retaliation. So we wouldn't be fighting a two-front war, but we'd be fighting for Alaska.
I
and
mean,
we find out the other-
from Japan.
There's a Japan, that's true. So we'll have Alaska and Japan on one side. Or not Alaska, fucking Russia, Japan on one side. But then we'd be also
Yeah.
liberating England and the rest of Europe on the other side. So depending on how that would have came out to, America would have been a very bad spot, but we would have still been fighting.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, we would have held out longer than you guys. So in theory, they win.
Well, yeah, it's because you got more land, more people.
Exactly. More people. Our military was a
Right,
little
right,
more,
you're
more
letting our
advanced.
people down.
Not as
I
bad
mean-
as Germans. Not as bad as the Germans. We were just lucky as shit to fucking be more superior to them in military might. Which honestly, I'm a little surprised. If you really think about it, I'm a little surprised we lost World War II. Or we won World
Just a
War
little
II.
surprised.
I'm a little
Just a
surprised
little.
that Germany didn't win World War II. They had military might. They have military powers. It's just
I mean,
I'm a
the
little
biggest
down.
failing is the lack of oil.
Very true. Hitler. I mean, I will say Hitler was a great fucking leader. Did lead the people to the point where they made a fucking Holocaust. I mean,
Yeah.
how much
My
charisma can you get to
favorite.
do that? That's kind of impressive. But at the
That's
same
my
time,
shit
it's
right
like
there.
Hitler was a little bit cuckoo up in the head. If he would have just
Mhm.
listened to his military advisors, he probably would have taken over the entirety of Europe. Honestly, I don't know how Germany didn't win World War II. That's my opinion. We should have never won World War II.
I think
None.
lack of manpower and resources.
Yeah, but I mean, Germany was so advanced in military science.
Yes, they were. And
You
so
know,
made
to the point
some
where
of
they
the
had
best
V2
tanks.
rockets, and they almost came
Yeah.
close to figuring out how to make the first jet plane.
Yeah.
I don't know how they lost. They had so
Well, the
much
thing is-
military science.
They would have made the
That-
first jet planes, but they wouldn't have really had too many people to pilot them all. So they would have been,
That's very true.
virtually useless.
That's very true.
And
But then
also,
again, you
the
can
amount of
always
fuel
train
that it
someone
would
to
cost.
you can also train someone to do that. I mean, at that time too, they had France, Spain, most of the rest of the European continent, and digging
Indeed.
into Russia. So I mean, that's a lot of They have most of the European front. So I mean,
Hmm.
that's a lot of resources in and of itself. They were stacked with resources.
However, they lacked entirely on the front of what the fuck? They lacked in fuel, which would be
That's
very
true.
important for running these things.
But they were in a very good position though, because like
But-
listen,
but
England's on a
you-
fuckin'
I'm
island,
looking
and
at
like
it like this.
what's up?
Hitler's birthday is on 420 and everybody celebrates 420. Oh man.
Celebrating Hitler, you racists.
Do you know Hitler bombed the fuck out of them?
Yeah.
How insecure.
So we were trying to say that Bacon won.
Yeah.
Yes. Nice talk rap. I liked it.
90? What was that?
Nice talk rap. I liked it.
Yeah, nice talk. Nice talk. Very productive, quite fun.
It was. It was very interesting and going into theories of what might have happened. That was pretty
But
fun.
Rat still won.
Exactly. I like how,
Actually,
I like how
actually,
neither of us
Bacon
took it
won.
personally.
If you all agree Bacon won, we
Yeah.
didn't say a damn thing.
Oh yeah, bro, Bacon won. No cap. No competition.
Cap. If there was a land named Jordanville, then World War II would have been won by him. Instantly. Germany would never stand a chance.
Remember, it'd be over. Day one of the war, they would have lost.
I'm so surprised that we won. I don't know. Just part of me thinks Germany should have won.